well.
Did you get to see this? This is more detailed explanation.
Yeah, I got some.
And you can go to, or we can go on here. But if you wanted to keep that one and then share with your staff there.
What's wrong with that chair?
So that you'll have more details about
This guy.
So you can
Hold on.
True, I had.
His chair is.
I know. Some of those chairs are funny. There's
Is this the napping chair or what?
It must be.
Our internet was down, but Richard, our director,
Ooh, nice. I
printed
like
off
that.
a paper that was sent
No,
out by the
what's
president's
happening
office
on
too.
here, I can see it, I can
Yeah,
actually
that's what
read
I
it
was
right
making
here.
copies of.
Oh.
And so I just saw it and I just started making copies, but it's in the copier. Went through, so would you prefer one of these to distribute with them, or?
Yeah.
Or
Because
did you say
there's more
something about the
pages.
one?
Yeah, we're gonna just
All right,
distribute
you
a
can go
one
ahead and
page.
turn it if you want.
Just for the people who are gonna pass it out, so that you'll be more familiar with the questions that they might ask you.
Okay. Yeah, and some of them
I
are
know,
calling
huh?
for mouse traps.
I know. We're
That's
trained.
one of the supplies that we're
Is that
gonna
what
try
we
to
got?
get.
Okay.
We're gonna try to get, where did I list the supplies?
They're calling already the office, I guess, this morning, want to know about mouse traps.
Yeah, we're gonna get decon, mouse traps, bleach, spray bottles, gloves, masks.
And I called our distributors and they told us to get our POs in and then they'll bring the stuff up.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
So what are you guys gonna get?
We were gonna get like bleach and they said paper towels and gloves, more masks. I have masks, but I'll get some more.
Kids have masks?
And I've been telling them they could get masks and gloves at the hospital right away.
Yeah,
Um,
they have, I think it's at security.
Is it?
They said you walk in? Okay,
Yeah, you get the gloves and masks there.
okay, I'll tell them because they're calling.
Go ahead.
And then Ken Bordeaux called and said that they started a day labor at the Pine Ridge Cap office. So if they need people to clean their homes and stuff, they can contact Fred.
But he knows to make sure that they're
They
got
need
the
to,
gloves
yeah,
and-
And so, they got day labor started there, so, you know, like these handicaps and
That's a good
these
thing.
elderlies that need it to,
Go ahead.
you know.
Okay. So, what we're gonna do today is, just go over, you know, if anybody had any questions, and then, see what areas you're gonna get. So, you're gonna do the special needs?
No, we're gonna do
Alright.
home visits and first pass out the information and tell them, you know, that if they need supplies, we'll put it down and give it to whoever will hand out the supplies. And they can go and get them.
She'll need to get one of your forms,
Yeah, she's fixing the form right now.
and that way, yeah, give it out to your CHR so you can keep track of it, see
Yeah,
what.
and then they'll bring them in the next day or that evening and they give it out.
Probably a good idea too for those individuals to keep a credit report on it.
Yeah, they got to do PCCs when they go home, they have their own reporting system.
Okay. And then,
Clorox, Clorox is $3 and big home.
And Troy brought up a good point. This is how we were gonna set up the incident command center. And this is just the basic type of incident command where if we did a jurisdiction incident command, we would list like property, EPA, you know, all those ones would be here. And in an ideal situation, we would have our team here. The team is, for the emergency management team is Justin Clear, is our public works director.
Ron,
Ron Duquesne, sorry, is our public safety director. And Frank Marshall is our voluntary agency coordinator. And Crystal is our resource management officer. And So they would be assisting with the
Please trade me.
No, Ron traded you.
All good.
Short. Is that true? It is.
They adjust.
It's good, no, it's
I'm gonna
good for
take
my
my
arm.
arm short.
Take it out.
Yeah.
All right.
So what we want to try to prevent here is duplication of services and make sure that it's fair to all the people, you know, that the supplies are all going out. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Troy and he can tell us how we're going to get these.
Well, I guess that's just part of setting up the plan. Good morning, everybody. I come up here on the board is our incident command system, and it's kind of a structure. There's two structures we could actually use. This is the incident command structure, and there's also a unified command structure. The unified command structure is when we have multiple organizations or entities, programs involved in that. This is the more basic, and it's easier to run. You know, there's not so many people involved and players involved in it. So what we need to do first is select the people who are going to fill these positions. And before we go any further, Trudy, we need to do a teleconference for Trudy for training, and we'll put her on the planning. She's got to go to all the field here, so I told her we'll try to do this right away.
Morning, Parks Office.
Morning, Corey. This is Troy calling again.
Yeah.
We're going to do a teleconference with Trudy. Can you get her on the line?
Yeah, okay, hold on.
Thanks to your pen.
Parks and Rec, this is Rob.
Hey, Rob, is Trudy around?
Yeah, she's on the phone right now.
We're going to do that teleconference right now. You are on the air.
All right.
Or did you want to take that part?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, what we're going to do, Rob, is I talked to Trudy a little while ago, and we talked about the training of this, you know, the education and getting it out there to the communities. And how would we go about that? You know, and Trudy suggested that we could take that part, or she could take that part in your crew, or how we're going to do that stuff. So if you could elaborate a little bit on, you know, what we'll do, we can go from there.
She had mentioned earlier that we might put together some PowerPoints, you know, some presentations to give it. I'm assuming like classroom schools and stuff like that, maybe gatherings or the college or something like that, you know, to smaller groups of people. Other than that, we haven't discussed it too much. We could also probably put together like a pamphlet or something, distribute that at places like our license vendors and stuff like that here at the office. Other than that, I don't know, I haven't talked too much with her about it yet.
Okay, with my discussion with her just a while ago, I think we was gonna train the CAP office people, the staff at the CAP offices, before any of this stuff gets distributed out.
Sure,
to communities or to the people, whoever's living in these homes and stuff, you know, we'll get that training to them first.
Right.
That's the first step I think we need to do. And with that, you know, I guess, when do we want to start it? You know,
We need to start it today. We need to start it today, and then, excuse me, this is Arlene. And what I'd like to do is get it so that we have all the same material, you know, that everybody's presenting the same material, not different types all over the place.
You bet.
This is Trudy.
hey Trudy, this is Troy.
Okay.
You are online. We are in teleconference now, so I was just telling Rob, you know, we'll set up the training and stuff with our discussion we had, that you guys would take the lead in that if that's possible.
Well, I just got off the phone with Joanna, and I guess the guy that's going to be doing the training is the guy that's been doing the cleaning the trailers, the CDC guy.
CDC?
Yeah, and I mean, we can assist, and I told Joe we would help with whatever, but they think it's going to happen